Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome back to our daily mathematics tutor channel. I hope you guys are enjoying and understanding every lesson which is being provided here. Daily mathematics tutor is guaranteeing every student who is watching here a pass. So if it is your first time watching daily mathematics tutor videos, I would like to plead you to visit our first videos, watch, comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to tick a notification sign so that whenever there is a new lesson, you keep yourself updated. Right? On our previous lesson, we were looking at this subtopic which we call negative numbers. On negative numbers, I introduced you guys to 4 concepts, whereby I said whenever adding a negative number which is next to a positive number, you separate, right? And whenever you're adding a negative number which is next to a negative number, you add, right? Same applies whenever you start with a positive number next to a negative number, you subtract, right? Whenever those two numbers have got two signs, which is addition and addition, you add, right? You add. Okay. On our today's lesson, we are going to carry on with that topic which says negative numbers. But what we are going to look at today, we are going to look at negative numbers on multiplication and division, right? On multiplication and division. Whenever you multiply two numbers, the other one has got addition sign and the other one has got addition sign, your answer supposed to have a positive number. Whenever you multiply two numbers, the other one has got negative sign and the other one has got negative sign, your answer should have a positive sign, right? Okay, let me write it here. Our concepts are 4. This is what I mean. Whenever you multiply two numbers, the other one has got a positive sign and the other one has got a positive sign, your answer is supposed to have a what? A positive sign. Whenever you multiply two numbers, the other one has got a negative sign. This is concept number 2. And the other one has got negative sign. Your answer should have a positive sign. It was concept number 1, concept number 2. Then concept number 3 is saying, whenever you divide two numbers, the other one has got a positive sign and the other one has got a positive sign, your answer should be positive. And whenever, concept number 4, you divide again two numbers, the other one has got negative sign and the other one has got negative sign, your answer should be positive, right? So this we can summarize it into 2 concepts, whereby we can say whenever you multiply or divide two numbers with same signs, right, you're supposed to put a positive sign on your answer, right? Then concept number 5 is saying whenever you multiply or you divide two numbers with different signs, it can be minus, plus, or plus and minus. You divide those numbers, then your answer is supposed to have a what? a negative sign, right? That's concept number 5. It's saying whenever you multiply or whenever you divide two numbers with different signs, it can be minus plus, the other one plus minus, your answer should have a what? A negative sign, right? Your answer should have a negative sign. That negative sign, right? What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pick some examples. We want to clear what we are talking about so that we can all understand what we're talking about. Example, let's work out 2 examples, A and B, whereby A is saying 24 divide by open bracket minus 6 and close brackets. A is saying 24 divide by open brackets minus 6 and then close brackets. This we can write it as 24 divide by minus 6, right? On this kind of question, if you still remember well on my previous lesson, if you haven't visited my previous lesson, it's very important to visit them. I said to you guys, if a number is like this, there is a silent plus here, right? Note it, there is a silent plus there. Now we have a plus and a minus. Our concept tells us to put a negative sign in our answer if there is a different signs in our two numbers, right? So we are going to put our minus here because there is a plus and a minus, right? So we put our minus sign here. We divide 24 by 6, which is 4, right? So our final answer is minus 4. You get that? Okay. Example B. Example B is saying, example B, open bracket minus 5, close brackets, multiply by open bracket minus 8, close brackets. Okay. B minus, okay, it's open bracket minus 5, close bracket, multiply by open brackets minus 8 and close brackets, right? Here, to clear these brackets, we first look at our numbers. Our first number, it has got a negative sign, and our second number, it has got a negative sign. Our concept tells us to use an addition sign at our answer or in our answer whenever the signs are the same, right? Okay, so the signs are the same. We're going to use a positive sign there. A positive sign is a plus, right? Then we multiply 5 by 8, which is 40. So our answer is plus 40. We can't write plus 40. We're going to write 40 because I said to you there is a silent plus here. So we put it like this. This is our final answer for B. Okay. What I'm going to do now, we have the exercise here. Exercise 3 saying, answer the questions without using your calculator. It's very, very important to do that without a calculator. 1A is saying, work out the following. So we are going to pick A and F in every question. Question 2, we are also going to pick A, and F, 3A and F. Okay, so the rest you are going to do it as a part of your exercise, right? Part of your exercise number 3. Okay, 1A is saying 3 multiplying by open bracket minus 4 close brackets. This exercise 3A, right? 3A. Sorry for that. Exercise 3A. 3 multiply, let me underline here to show that we are done with that. 3 multiplying by open brackets minus 4, then close brackets. Okay. Here we are multiplying two numbers with different signs, because here there is a plus, there is a minus. So our answer is going to have a negative sign. A negative sign is a minus, right? So 3 by 4 is 12. Our answer is minus 12, right? Then we do F this side. We do F this side. Question number F, 3F this side. It's saying 56 divide by open bracket minus 8 close brackets. 1 exercise 3 1F. 56 divide by open bracket minus 8 and then close bracket. Okay, this we said we can write it like this: 56 divide by minus 8, right? There is a plus here, like I said before. So our two numbers have got two different signs. So we are going, our answer, we are going to put a negative sign. We put a negative sign first. Then we divide 8 into 56, which is 7. Right? We put our 7 there. So minus 7 is our final answer. Let's look at number 2A and then number 2F. Number 2, let me tick those ones. We did 1A and 1F, right? Then the rest is part of your exercise, right? Now we are doing 2A and 2F. What's left is part of your exercise. We are also going to do 3A and 3F. The rest is part of your exercise. Thank you. Okay. 2A. That was one. 2A is saying, let me show you. 2A. Open a big bracket, open a small bracket, minus 3, close a small bracket, multiplying by 7, close a big bracket, divide by open a small bracket, minus 21, close a small bracket, right? Open a big bracket, minus 3, open a small bracket, minus 3, close a small bracket, multiplying by 7, close a big bracket, divide by, open a small bracket, minus 21, close a small bracket. First thing, when you have this kind of equation, it has some small brackets, big brackets. We first simplify what is inside the big bracket. Inside the big bracket, we have minus 3. We have a open bracket, minus 3, close bracket, multiplying by 7, right? So it's like minus 3 multiplying by 7. This one is on brackets, right? That's the first stage. We simplify this. We are multiplying two numbers with different signs because there is a silent plus here. So we are going to use a negative sign in our answer. It's going to be minus 21. Divide by, we are bringing that open bracket, minus 21, close bracket. So we are now left with minus 21 divided by open bracket, minus 21, close brackets. We can write it like this, minus 21 divided by minus 21. Now we are dividing two numbers with same sign, right? The first one, it has a negative sign, and the second one, it has a negative sign. So our answer, it will use a positive sign, like what our concept says. 21 into 21, it's 1. So our answer is plus 1. We can't write plus 1. We can write 1 because there is a silent plus here. I will repeat that again. Okay. So 1 is our final answer. Question number 2F. Let's take a look at question number 2F. It's saying, open a big bracket, 35 divide by, open a small bracket, minus 7, close small bracket, close a big bracket, multiplying by, open a small bracket, minus 8, close a small bracket. Let me write it here. Open a big bracket, (35) divide by, open a small bracket, minus 7, close a small bracket, close a big bracket, multiply by, open a small bracket, minus 8, close a small bracket. Our concepts. There is a lot of concept here I taught you. So what we are going to do first, we are going to simplify what is inside the big bracket first. Inside the big bracket, we have a 35 divided by small bracket, minus 7, close small bracket, right? This one we can write it like this when simplifying. Divide by minus 7. I said there is a plus here, né? So we are going to use a sign of suppression, which is a negative sign in our answer. 7 into 35, it's 5, right? So our question is now on this stage. Minus 5 multiplying by, open bracket, minus 8, close bracket. Okay, sorry, this is the sign of multiplication, right? Multiply. Okay. Now we are multiplying two numbers with same sign. Negative sign here and the negative sign here. Our answer is going to have a positive sign. 5 multiplying by 8, it's 40. So our answer is plus 40. Plus 40, we write it as 40. Just 40. We don't put a plus here because there is already a silent plus here, right? So 40 is our final answer. It was example 2F, right? Okay. Now we move to example 3A. 3A. It's saying copy the following calculations and fill in the blanks, right? It's short there. It's short there. A is saying open bracket minus 3 by blank is equals to minus 6. F is saying open bracket minus 18 close bracket divide by blank is equals to 3, right? Okay. Let's write it down. Minus 3. Sorry, we open bracket first. Minus 3 and close brackets. Multiplying by blank. There is blank here, right? Is equals to minus 6, right? Let's say if a question is like this, let's say on blank we have x. X is unknown, right? Let's put our x here. It's our known and it's unknown. So we are looking for unknown, right? We're going to leave unknown as the subject of the what of the formula, right? We put our x here is equals to minus 6. You see our minus 6 there? Okay, I'll tell you this. Whenever any number is jumping an equal sign, it changes, right? Here, it was a multiplication. Minus 3 was multiplying this x to give an answer of what? Of 6. So now we are jumping this minus 2, bringing it to the other side of equal sign. It's going to change. It's going to divide. Whenever it's jumping to another side of an equal sign, it's going to divide. So we are going to divide this minus 3 this side, right? We put our minus 3 there. It was a multiplication. It's now jumping the equal sign, so it changes to be a division, right? So our x is equals to, okay, now we are dividing two numbers, minus 6 dividing by minus 3 with same sign is minus and minus, these ones, right? So our answer is gonna be positive, right? We put a positive sign there. 3 into 6 is 2, right? So our x is equals to 2. Where do we get this x? We said blank, we're gonna call it x, right? So now we know that our answer is 2. The question is asking us to fill what? To fill the blanks. So our answer is what? Is 2. Now let's take a look at our last example, which we said is gonna be question number F, 3F, right? This is our last example. It's saying 3F is saying minus 18, sorry, open bracket, minus 18, close bracket, divide by blank is equals to 3. We need to find what is inside the blank. So we can just call it x because it's unknown. Let's give it a name like x. It's unknown, right? Now, we want to leave this x here is equals to 3. You see 18 is inside the bracket. If we jump it, putting it on the other side, we are going to what? To multiply, right? It goes to be 18 over 1. Put a multiplication sign there. This one goes to 1 there. So it's now x is equals to 1 over 3 multiplying 18 over 1, right? X is equals to 3 into 3, 1. 3 into, this is a minus, right? 3 into minus 18. We said whenever we can do it like this. Minus there and a plus 3 there. Division sign there. We said whenever we divide a number, we divide two numbers with two different signs, our answer is going to have a what? A negative sign, right? So we put our negative sign here. Plus 3 into minus 18 is 6, right? So our x is equals to 6. Our blank is equals to 6 because remember we said the blank we're going to call it x. So our answer is equal to minus, 6, which is our blank, right? Okay. You see how we did that? Okay. On our next lesson, we will first pick some of the questions here. We solve them. I make it clear for you guys to understand because some of you are now saying, why when jumping you are putting a multiplication sign, when you're jumping you're putting a division sign. So I would like us guys to pick some of the questions on our next lesson from exercise 3. I explained for you very clearly. So what I would like you to do guys for now, you go do the rest which is left on exercise number 3. The rest which is left. Thank you guys. Meet you on our next lesson. Enjoy the lesson and don't forget to submit your exercise on your comments so that I can mark them for you. We discuss, we take it from then. Enjoy your lesson. Bye.